Welcome to my jungle. Today we are going to do a tour of my plant collection. Most of these plants were acquired as little starters last May when we first got settled into this home with a little bit more space. The exception is some of my calatheas and a few other odds and end plants I had before that point. So to get this tour started, we are going to take a look at my calatheas because that is what started my obsession with plants. A lot of heartbreak involved in starting out by growing calatheas, but I think I finally figured them out and I've got a select few that are doing really good now. Next over here is my moss poles. So this is what I really got into last summer. So this is kind of my velvet wall, inspired by Sydney Plant Guy. I've really gotten into the velvets. Verrucosum and Glorious are doing really good. Milano is really struggling. Over here is some of my Monsteras. Some of them have done good. Most of them have not upsized very much. I keep my house pretty chilly, and I think that's a barrier to really growing with success in them. So down here, I have some of my starters, some of my Anthurium starters. I just got into Anthuriums this summer. So you'll see a few more as we go along, but most of them are only a couple months old. A few Monsteras down here. A couple Alocasias starters, got them this summer as well. Then up top here, I got a few of my bigger Philodendron that aren't on moss poles. Then over in this corner, couple more Monsteras. This was one of my really big calatheas that got spider mites and I was too lazy to clean it, so I cut it down to nothing and decided to start fresh. Moving up into the dining room. So this is some more of my Anthuriums. This was my first one. This is the only one I didn't get as a starter. I got it as a 4-inch pot, but it's actually exploded in growth as well. A couple more over here. It is snowing quite a bit today. And then a few more of the Anthurium starters here. This is one of my first Alocasias. It's not very big because I struggled a lot when I was first trying to figure out how to grow Alocasias. This is my big Syngonium Batic kind of display for the dining room table. And then as we move into the kitchen, up here, I have one of my biggest Marantas. The guy is just gigantic, and even if I let him dry out, he grows like crazy. Big Pothos, this was one of my first plants. Well, that is about half of my collection. Stay tuned for part 2 tomorrow. Got a bunch more moss poles, a few massive Alocasias, and my trailing wall. Thanks for watching.